beginning of the program I thought that it would be boring, but later on it was very much interesting. Means the thing I like of the program.
Usually we find such lectures boring, but it was quite interesting. And it made me think serious about my life. The most amazing was time is money. I just didn't learn, but I applied it in my life.
The thing which I liked about the session was whatever he explained was related to his own life, and he spoke about the real life incidents which inspired me the most.
It benefited now in my prelims, because in prelims mostly before prelims we just don't study, but when prelims come here we study. And when I heard, I was just getting distracted when it was just coming in my mind again and again. Time is money, so I can focus on my studies.
The most thing I liked from the session was the positive and the negative attitude. Doesn't mean that our outer appearance only means a lot of us, but our inner appearance, our behavior, our heart and our mind, it is a lot of important to us.
The session that was conducted in our school was very inspiring for me. The best part of this session was about the time management, as I am very poor at time management. So the few tips that he gave me that really were very useful for me, and I just implemented them, and now I am able to carry on my studies very smoothly.
For the first time, I went and spoke my goals openly on stage in front of everybody, which was a good thing, which I liked. And yes, about the interaction with parents, yes, it has improved a lot, and I have started sharing a lot many things with mom and dad both. So
Inspiring. We all have many problems in our life, and the solution was that we should not hold any problem more time, so that it will not be beneficial in our life, and we should move on in every problem. Also, my parents saw many changes in me. Also, the idea
that one should spend that 24 hours, like the last 24 hours of the life, that was the best thing, because that made us realize that what wrong things we do every day in our life, and which
the tips that he gave for parents, that we should greet them, be thankful to them, and in the morning we should pray to God. That is really helpful to me, and it had created a kind of motivation, and I am trying.
The program was inspiring for me. It was something extraordinary than others, as it contained examples. We don't know what all things we learned, because we learned great things, and that also we were not realizing that we are learning so much things. But when we put his words into practice, it really mattered in the section.
Want to greet my parents, because we don't have time for our parents in whole day, and by greeting them I feel that they are now my best friends only. I really like that parents should be our best friends.
As both the parents are working, we don't get usually any time to spend with each other. But as he told to give a hug to the parents, it is really
it was really good and emotional.
Yes, it was really good and emotional for us. And from that day, we just spend time for half an hour with each other, talking about what happened in a whole day.
That's beautiful.
And in this way, our interaction also increased.
Emotional?
Yes, my home team has become more stronger now, and my parents both support me. And I have also found out my goal to achieve in my life, or to become an engineer.